Hello and welcome to the CNBC TV18 special. You're watching the election exchange. Madhya Pradesh goes to the polls this Friday, the 17th of November, in what promises to be a nail-biting contest if one goes by what the polls suggest. Now, no party has won a majority in the last elections. The Congress won 114 seats in the 230-seat assembly. The BJP won 109 seats. The Congress formed the government but lost power after a defection by Jyotiraditya Scindia. The BJP returned to power with Jyotiraditya Scindia as Chief Minister. Now, facing another tough battle, the BJP has promised free ration, LPG cylinders at 450 rupees, subsidized electricity, 2 lakh rupees for every girl child, among a slew of others. The Congress is promising a farm loan waiver, LPG cylinders at 500 rupees, 100 units of electricity for free, and even an IPL cricket team. The battle for Madhya Pradesh is largely a bipolar fight between the Congress and the BJP. But the presence of the Bahujan Samaj Party, the Samajwadi Party and the Aam Aadmi Party is making both the BJP and the Congress a little nervous. The BSP is contesting from all seats with allies. The SP is fighting from 80 seats and the AAP is fighting from 69. As the race reaches its climax, Prime Minister Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah and Congress leader Rahul Gandhi launched a campaign blitz with multiple rallies. Take a look.
बीजेपी का संकल्प पत्र मेरे परिवार के आप सभी लोगों को मजबूत जिंदगी देने वाला है और ये भाजपा का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है कि भाजपा जो कहती है वो करके दिखाती है। आपसे किए हर वायदे पूरे होंगे, ये मोदी की गारंटी है।
ये कांग्रेस वाले मध्य प्रदेश का भला नहीं कर सकते। अभी नया लाए हैं कांग्रेस की 5 गारंटी। सुना है ना भाई, सुना है ना। मैं मध्य प्रदेश की जनता को कहने आया हूं, जिनकी खुद की कोई गारंटी नहीं है, उनकी गारंटी का क्या भला।
मध्य प्रदेश की सरकार को शिवराज चौहान और 53 अफसर चलाते हैं। तो मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं, 53 अफसर में से पिछड़े वर्ग के कितने अफसर हैं? एक। और ये एक जो अफसर है बेचारा वहां पे अकेला है, इसको ये लोग कोई काम नहीं देते, ये कोने में बैठा रहता है। और फिर शिवराज चौहान जी और नरेंद्र मोदी जी कहते हैं मध्य प्रदेश की सरकार पिछड़ों की सरकार है।
Well, top leaders there in Madhya Pradesh. Now, Jyotiraditya Chauhan has been the longest-serving Chief Minister of the state. He stayed in power since 2005, barring a brief spell in 2018 and 2019 when Kamal Nath was the Chief Minister. While the BJP is yet to declare a Chief Ministerial candidate, Chauhan has been addressing 8 to 10 rallies a day, leading the campaign. He's promised laptops to students who score over 60%. He's also promised that the government will fund college fee for students. Take a look.
60% की नंबर मेरे बच्चे लाएंगे तो लैपटॉप दूंगा ताकि ढंग से पढ़ाई कर सकें। और अच्छे नंबर लाए तो मामा आजकल स्कूटी भी दिलवाता है। स्कूटी कांग्रेस ने तो साइकिल तक छीन ली, साइकिल छीन ली कांग्रेस। मैं अपने बच्चों को स्कूटी दिलवाता हूं, दिलवाऊंगा। अगर उनका एडमिशन मेडिकल कॉलेज, इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज, IIT, IIM, लॉ कॉलेज कहीं भी होगा तो फीस बहुत ज्यादा होती है। गरीब नहीं पढ़ा पाता, किसान नहीं पढ़ा पाता। प्राइवेट मेडिकल कॉलेज की फीस होती है 15-15 लाख रुपया साल। मेरे बच्चों, चिंता मत करना, तुम्हारी फीस तुम्हारे मम्मी पापा नहीं भरवाएंगे, तुम्हारा मामा शिवराज सिंह चौहान। आपकी बेहतरी मेरे जीवन का लक्ष्य है और इसी से कांग्रेस परेशान है। रोज मुझे गाली देते हैं पानी पी, क्योंकि इनके समय तो डाकू राज हुआ करता था। देखो एक याद करो उस जमाने, जब मैं मुख्यमंत्री बना था कितने डाकू होते थे कांग्रेस के राज में। उठा ले जाते थे, अपहरण होता था, पकड़ ले जाते थे। मैंने उस समय आके कहा था ग्वालियर में कि मध्य प्रदेश की धरती पर या तो डाकू रहेंगे या शिवराज रहेगा, दोनों एक साथ नहीं रह सकते। और सारे डाकू या तो मार दिए गए या समर्पण करके जेलों में चले गए।
Well, Shivraj Singh Chauhan about the Ladli Behna scheme, which was launched 8 years ago, and many more promises being made there by the Chief Minister to the voters. The state government claims that over 1.35 crore married women of the BPL category are benefiting from the Ladli Behan scheme. This is one of the many welfare schemes which the incumbent BJP has launched. Santya Gora finds out if this is going to be enough to sway voters.
Recent Karnataka elections showed the role of welfare schemes in bringing a party to power. That's why welfare schemes are at the center stage of the ongoing multi-state elections like Rajasthan, Telangana and Chhattisgarh. In Madhya Pradesh too, political parties are paying special attention to these welfare schemes.
मेडिकल इंजीनियरिंग की पूरी फीस मम्मी पापा नहीं भरवाएंगे, कौन भरवाएगा? जोर से बोलो, मामा भरवाएगा, ये मेरी गारंटी।
This is just one of the welfare schemes being promised to the voters by Chauhan and the BJP for these elections. The Chauhan government is placing its bets on Ladli Behna scheme. Ladli Behna is one of the most ambitious welfare schemes of Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Under this scheme, which was launched in March this year, married women between 21 to 60 years of age group and under the BPL category were given 1,000 rupees every month. In August, this amount was raised to 1,250 rupees and the BJP had promised it will increase it further up to 3,000 rupees if voted back to power. Most of the beneficiaries we spoke to say this and other welfare schemes will be a key factor for them while casting their vote.
अपन को वो देंगे, सहायता अपनी करेंगे तो अपन उनके साथ है। सरकार 1 साल की तो है नहीं कि अभी चुनाव हुआ तो बस अभी भर की 5 साल चलनी है। जो हमारी मदद 5 साल करेगा हम उसके साथ हैं।
टाइम से मिल जाती है राशि, जो घर में कुछ नहीं रहते तो हम निकाल कर खर्च कर लेते हैं।
In 2018, when Congress won the state, its promise of a complete farm loan waiver played a crucial role. That's why, once again, Congress has promised something for every section of voters. The key election promises of Congress are 1,500 rupees for women, subsidized gas cylinders and electricity, and various rewards for students. Though most of the beneficiaries we spoke to responded positively to the welfare schemes and election promises of these political parties, some of them had a different view.
स्कीम को ध्यान में रखिए कि रिजल्ट जो हमारे काम हुए हैं उन्हें ध्यान में रखते हुए करना चाहिए वोटिंग। सबको मैं यही आगाज करना चाहूँगी कि जो ही पार्टी आए, लेकिन ये भी है कि बदलाव भी जरूरी है। क्योंकि बदलाव जरूरी है कि अगर बदलाव नहीं होगा तो विकास नहीं होगा, विकास भी जरूरी है।
Counting day on December 3rd will prove the efficacy of these welfare schemes. Political pundits also say that depending on how well these schemes prove in serving up the winner in these states, the playbook for political parties for the upcoming general elections will also be set next year.
The election results of these states in the run-up to the general elections will give an indication of how big a factor these welfare schemes are when it comes to wooing voters. The fact that these welfare schemes will burden the exchequer in the coming years and whether that burden will determine to what extent these schemes are implemented is not on top of anyone's mind, neither the parties nor the voters. But experts say these promises are still important, and that explains why from MP to Chhattisgarh to Rajasthan, these welfare schemes are at the top of election manifestos and rally speeches. In Bhopal, with camera person Swapnil Bandekar, this is Santya for CNBC TV18.
Well, like the BJP, the Congress has not announced a Chief Minister candidate either. Kamal Nath and Digvijay Singh, both 76 and both former Chief Ministers, are leading the campaign. They've been dubbed as the Jay and Viru by the Congress, but the BJP claims a potential rift, which both leaders have denied. Speaking to Santya, both said they were upbeat about the Congress emerging victorious and played down talks of infighting within the party.
I am trusting the people of Madhya Pradesh that they will vote for the truth. They will see the situation in the state and will keep their future secure.
And don't you think schemes like Ladli Behna will, make your prospects a little bit dim?
After 18 years, the Behan became Ladli. For 18 years, the Behan wasn't Ladli 5 months before the elections. Do you think that the Behan and the Matas, they are fools?
But the last time you guys were elected, but you couldn't keep your party in power for 5 years. Why do you think this time it's going to be different? How will you assure your people that things will be different?
People are sure. People in the state are sure about it, what our margin will be, because this time there can be no soda.
And so 3 key things which you think are important and which are going to bring you back to power, sir.
Bhrashtachar, Berozgari, and the agricultural sector.
Thank you so much for talking to us, sir. We are being joined by former CM of Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Digvijay Singh. So thanks a lot for talking to us. So 3 key points on which you think Congress will be able to make a comeback.
Unemployment, inflation, and anti-incumbency. Thank you.
Sir, one thing was farmers' issue. That will be my last question. So your government promised complete farm loan waiver last time, but you couldn't provide that.
Of course we did. 27 lakh people were provided. And unfortunately, our government fell because of the machinations of the BJP. Otherwise, you would have waived the loan as promised. Thank you.
But, sir, what will assure that this time there is no infighting in Congress and the government does not fall if you are back to power?
Only ambition.
Well, that's Digvijay Singh. In 2018, the Congress had promised a full farm loan waiver in Madhya Pradesh, which was crucial to bringing the party to power. This time, both Congress and the BJP are making promises to impress farmers of the state. Will it work? Santya finds out.
40-year-old Paras Meena of Neemkheda village in Bhopal has 8 acres of land. He joined his father on the fields when he was barely 10 years old. Paras has seen many elections. He says that farmers continue to struggle despite all the promises and tall claims made by both the BJP and the Congress.
पहली बात तो बिजली कम मिलती, 5-6 घंटे मिलती है, उसमें से कट जाती है, कहीं ये फीटर ख़राब हो गया, कहीं वो ख़राब हो गया, तो ऐसे करके 6 घंटे मिल पाती। ये परेशानी है एक तो, और दूसरी बात कि खाद नहीं मिल पाता टाइम पे, बीज जो लेने जाते हैं वो हमसे कम रेट में लिया जाता है जो हम बेचते हैं, और उसी को हम वापस लेने जाएंगे तो उसे दुगने तिगने रेट में मिलता।
Barely 13 kilometers away in Raisen Mandi, farmers flag similar concerns. The anti-incumbency against the BJP government is more evident in this part of the state. But there are many who also highlight the broken promises of the Congress government, including the full farm loan waiver.
किसी का हुआ, किसी का नहीं हुआ है, ऐसे सबका होना था, और हम तो वैसे मजदूर वर्ग से हैं, हमें जो मिलता हम करते हैं, अपना फर्ज है।
ये फसलों का समर्थन मूल्य हो और खाद का समर्थन मूल्य हो, कहीं 1400 की बोरी मिल रही है, कहीं कुछ मिल रहा है, अभी DAP की मार पड़ रही है, हर चीज में परेशानी आती है।
जो समस्या है किसानों की, मजदूर की, वो जो सब चीजें जो रेट बढ़ रहे हैं, घट रहे हैं, तो वो चीज इनका लोगों को, हमाल को फायदा मिले, उसका लाभ मिले।
वादे तो हर सरकार करती है बनने के बाद में, मगर वो पूरा वसूल उन्हीं से कर लेते हैं ना।
But the incumbent BJP government believes its policies for farmers have improved there quite a bit.
मध्य प्रदेश की कृषि विकास दर केवल 2-3% हुआ करती थी, लेकिन कई वर्षों तक मध्य प्रदेश ने 18% से ज्यादा कृषि विकास दर हासिल करने में सफलता प्राप्त की है।
If BJP is citing data, Congress has come up with a long list of attractive promises for farmers, including bringing down the overall cost of production, free electricity up to 5 horsepower, and a full waiver of various dues, including farm loan and irrigation charges. Over 70% population of Madhya Pradesh is involved in agricultural activities. That's why these parties want to ensure they leave no stone unturned to sway them.
Farmers are a big vote bank for parties battling for control of MP. To back these votes, the BJP is using the fact that when Congress last ruled the state, it did not keep its promise to waive farm loans. The Congress is using the current BJP government's failure to provide farmers compensation for damaged crops to hit back. Many farmers we spoke to say they are stuck in the middle because failures by both BJP and Congress government have only meant more hardships for them. Which story they believe will become clear only on the 3rd of December when the votes will be counted. In Raisen, Madhya Pradesh, this is Santya for CNBC TV18.
And there's more from the battle for Madhya Pradesh. We will shift though to Rajasthan. Can the Congress retain power? Special report when we return. You're watching CNBC TV18's Election Exchange. Rajasthan is known for alternating between the BJP and the Congress every 5 years. But the Congress, which is ruling the state, wants to change this trend, or at least it's hoping to do so. In our series, Battle for Rajasthan, Santiagora travels through the state to find out what the Congress is banking on to fight anti-incumbency and what the BJP is using to try and win the right to rule for the next 5 years.
Jaipur, the capital of Congress-ruled Rajasthan, is ready for battle, as is the rest of the state. How its people vote on the 25th of November will decide who rules the state for the next 5 years. These elections are also widely seen as an indication of how the general elections could pan out, coming as it does just months before India chooses its next government. For the last 30 years, Rajasthan has never voted the incumbent party back to power. But the Congress says this is the year that will change.
In decades, no government has been able to repeat itself. And we believe today with the atmosphere, the feedback, whatever I've travelled, I think the Congress party is well placed to come back to power. And we are working unitedly to achieve that target. The BJP is in a disarray in Rajasthan, and nationally also the government has nothing to write home about.
BJP, meanwhile, is confident it will get the mandate.
The total mismanagement and misgovernance that has been going on in Rajasthan has literally put Rajasthan behind by 5 years. Be it the youth, be it the farmers, be it the women here. Everybody has lost out these 5 years. And I think that is going to be one of the biggest reasons for Rajasthan's Congress government's debacle.
Congress is basing its confidence on the multiple welfare schemes it has announced in the last 5 years, especially those aimed at benefiting farmers, women and youth. BJP is playing a card it has played before.
The major comparison between the work done by Prime Minister Modi's government and central government is also a massive incentive that that's the way that the state can be run. That's the way a country is run.
And backing that up by trying to corner Congress on various corruption allegations that have been levelled against its ministers or their families.
Point is that they've almost turned it into an industry. Obviously, action is going to be taken not just for paper leaks. Action is going to be taken for the scam that has happened in Jal Jeevan Mission, for all the illegal mining mafia that's been going on. There are a whole lot of things that have happened here.
But there is one elephant in the room neither party is keen on discussing: the infighting in their respective camps over the allocation of tickets. Of the 7 BJP MPs who have been given tickets, 4 are facing backlash from party workers who believe local leaders have been sidelined. But BJP leaders insist everything is fine.
I welcomed it. I went down. Have you even seen the video?
Shook hands with them.
I went down. This is part of politics. Listen, if you are into politics, understand and accept all these things. It can't be hunky-dory everywhere.
Congress, which has been divided into 2 camps, one supporting pilot and the other supporting Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, also insists that all is well.
I've been advised by Mr. Kharge and Mr. Rahul Gandhi that whatever has happened in the past, whether it's name calling, whether it's allegations, whatever someone may have said or not said, we must forget that, forgive, forget and move on. And I've been advised that and suggested that by the Congress President and the ex-Congress President, and I'm going by that diktat.
It adds that allegations of money laundering and action by the Enforcement Directorate against Congress leaders are just a gambit of a BJP which knows it is on the back foot. The recent raids by the Enforcement Directorate on various Congress leaders and the ED summons issued to CM Ashok Gehlot's son, Vaibhav Gehlot, has the Congress incensed. It claims these raids are politically motivated, especially given the timing. BJP, on the other hand, is using these raids to reinforce its allegations of corruption against the Ashok Gehlot government. Counting day on the 3rd of December is going to be a big day. That's when it will be clear whether the state continues with its trend of alternating between the BJP and the Congress. In Jaipur, with camera person Swapnil Bandekar, this is Santya for CNBC TV18.
Well, 2 crucial battlegrounds, the state of Madhya Pradesh. Will the Congress make a comeback? And in Rajasthan, will the BJP upset the Gehlot government? With that, it is time for us to wrap up this edition of Election Exchange. Do remember, CNBC TV18 will be tracking the action right here on the December 3rd. That is when we will know which way the votes have swung. Take a break. More coming up.